Look what Donnie has done now.
Gotta do something.
We have bought a 4x8 CNC machine. Can you believe that? We've been looking for one of these. This is a ZenBot 4896. It's used. We bought it off of a gentleman who was making guitars and things with it. And we bought it. We made us a little corner over here, a little woodworking area in our big building downtown. And the reason that we bought this is because we're trying to learn how to cut our own cabinets and things like that for the arcade games. So
I'm gonna be doing some special stuff on it too, guys.
we're trying to get where we can create reproduction cabinets, multi-game cabinets, stuff like that. So we wanted to get our feet wet and just try to figure out how these things work. So in this video, we're going to go through and we're going to see how this thing works. Now, people, this is not a serious review of this product or anything. This is me and Donnie, who have no clue what the hell we're doing. None. We went and bought this machine because we've been looking for one, and now we're trying to figure out how to get it to work. Okay, so don't take anything that happens in this video as any kind of statement or review of the quality of this product.
Yeah.
But it's a ZenBot. They make different types, you know. And the thing is, we're beginners. We're very low entry level. Would you say we're entry level, Donnie?
I'd say under that. Is there anything up below that?
We're at entry level or below, right? So this is about what we need. Now, I'm not saying that this thing isn't any good. It is good. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's not like a super expensive one.
Yep, we had a budget of $199.99.
It cost us a little bit, but it wasn't as much as a lot of them are. A lot of them will run you $15,000. We ain't paying $15,000 for one because we don't know how to use it. And sure as you're born, we're going to break it. So we don't want to buy it and then we end up breaking it and it costs us a fortune. So we wanted to get one that's inexpensive. If we do find out down the road that this isn't good enough for what we're trying to do, we can upgrade, get another one. But I think this is going to be just fine for what we're doing. We're not really doing any kind of 3D carving or anything like that. We're not really going to do aluminum. We're going to be cutting plywood and MDF and things like that to make arcade game cabinets out of. So we don't necessarily need something that can do much more than drill holes and cut profiles. So it's got it's a belt-driven machine. So they have little rubber belts on the side that the motors ride on or pull itself on. Got the motors here on the end. They're not super powerful or anything, but the thing is built pretty well. The actual construction of it is like it's like a plastic, but it's
hard.
It's hard as hell. It's like a cutting block, like one of them things. It's that kind of stuff. It's like really thick plastic. And then the rails are, I guess that's steel. And so the machine rides on the rails, obviously, and it knows where it's at by the belt. Now, they make about 3 different types of these. You can get one with the belts, and then you can get some machines that have like a rack and pinion, which is like a gear and a rack. And then you get some of them that have ball screws, where it's like a big screw, and it can, by turning it, can know exactly where it is. For our purposes, I think this will be just fine. It's probably not super, super, super exact, but it's probably going to be close, right?
And
so
we're saying probably because we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We ain't never used it.
But we were happy to get it. The frame, it's got the stand on it too. You can buy these brand new. This one's got a nice big heavy duty steel stand on it. And then the operating system is, it uses a, what is that thing? I can't remember the box is called. I can't remember what the box, I can show it to you. Got the box down here. If I don't drop it. They don't have it labeled, but there's a name for that box too, that it's just a common one. All right. And then the program that we're running to run it is Mach 3, which is an inexpensive, basic, you know, I think it's 3 or 4 axis control program. You can buy those. I think they're about $150, so it's not super expensive. And then we've been creating some files, some G-code files with VCarve Pro, which is also inexpensive. So, like I said, we're just learning, getting our feet wet. This machine's pretty cool. We're going to test it out here in a minute. We actually already cut something on it, but we filmed it before we cut it. So we're going to show you what we cut and how it all went down, and then we'll come back and show you the end result. But again, people, we're going to have some fun in this video. So if you're a super serious person and you're looking for a review, this probably ain't the video for you. But we'll get started and seeing how we can work this thing. All right, so we're getting the wood ready. Gene's here. Gene used to run one, he said. He said he built one back in the day and cut all kinds of crap on it. What'd you cut, Gene?
Chair mat for office floor.
Chair mats for office floors. All right. Out of plastic?
Yeah, yeah, out of vinyl.
So that you had the pattern and...
4-inch thick vinyl.
Uh-huh.
I got a magazine that we made up for, advertising.
Uh-huh.
And I got a picture in there of me cutting out a chair mat.
Oh, really?
With a brand new air router that Stanley developed.
Air-cooled?
Run on air. And,
Oh, yeah.
And I got a picture of me demonstrating that router.
Uh-huh.
Cutting out a chair mat.
Well, I got to see that. Where you find it, let me see it.
Well, I got it. I just found it the other day. I was looking for something.
All right, cool. All right, so we're going to figure out if we're going to clamp it down or screw it down. But that's next. All right, we didn't have a clamp yet, so we screwed it down. What do you think, Donnie? Is that going to hold it?
Yep. Believe it is.
All right, Gene, now I got to go get the code for it. I'm going to go get it.
What the hell am I going to hit, though?
I don't know. We're going to figure it out. All right, folks, we have no clue what we're doing. Don't hit nothing yet. I'm going to set it up. All right, so we think we've got the X, the Y, and the Z centered over here on the corner now, or homed on the corner. And we've got a little tool path loaded. We're going to do a little push stick thing. That's what I rigged up and whenever I made the code. And we don't know if we're doing it right because we don't know about the feed rate. I think in the code, I've got it set to cut at 100 inches a minute.
Okay.
So we're going to just go for it and see what the hell happens.
Are we trying to cut it in one pass?
No, it'll cut it in like 3 passes.
Okay. Do we know how to...
It's already set up like that.
Do we know how to hit start over here?
No.
Okay.
I have no clue. All right, I'm going to turn on the router. Here we go, people. What am I doing wrong? What did we do?
You leave that all the way open on the 9, and then you turn on and off over here.
All right, hit it. All right, folks. Here we go. This is going to be some good stuff.
This?
I think that might do it. Okay, don't mess with it. Oh, it's saying change tool. Yeah, we got the wrong tool in it, maybe.
It don't know that.
It should. Maybe it's giving us time to change the tool.
Surely to God, it ain't.
It says M1 operation, optional stop. I think it's just giving us time to change the tool. So maybe you hit cycle start again. We might be cutting too deep at one time. turn the router off. All right, see if we can pop it out of there. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, so that's our first thing. We're gonna cut a couple other things
Now,
for people.
Now, people, half the people probably don't even know what this is.
Yeah, why did this was Donnie's idea to cut first? Now, people, I gotta remind you, we don't know what we're doing. This is just our first thing we're messing with. We're just trying to learn here by cutting something simple.
What this is, when you're running a table saw and you're cutting a piece of wood, instead of like the blade running right here, instead of trying to hold on, that catches the lip, and you can have your hand up here out of the way of the saw blade and push it right on through.
Yeah, let's go show them on the table saw so they'll know. All right, so last week we were up here cutting something, and we had a problem where we couldn't. The guy was pushing it through the saw, and you get to this. This is way too high, but you get the point. You get to this point where you need to push the wood through the saw, and it's dangerous. So you make a little push, so it keeps your hands out of the way and gives you a way to push the wood through the saw. Okay. So the only thing is with that, we've got a 1/4-inch bit in it right now, so we can't get a good square edge there with a 1/4-inch bit, but you can do like an 1/8 inch or something or whatever, but we're just messing around. Also, the G code that I made, it's not perfect. It's got there's a couple little mess ups on it. Like I think there's one right here. Like you see, it's not perfectly smooth. Whenever I made the curves, I didn't do it perfectly smooth. I made that off a drawing I found online that somebody had made. Okay, but that's not the only one we're going to do.
That is pretty damn cool.
You like that one?
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
I have a variation on it we're going to do.
Okay.
Okay?
We'll do it next.
All right, so we're going to do, that's our first cut. We're going to do the second cut next. So Donnie wanted to do the push stick. He said that he might be able to sell them or something online.
Yep.
But I thought I'd make a slightly different variation.
Okay.
And maybe it'd sell better.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'm not going to show them what it is, though. You're just going to watch, Donnie, and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I need to turn around.
Well, here, you film it while I run it. Well, you use your phone. Hey, we're going to switch over to Donnie's view.
Okay, here we go. Do I need to turn the router on?
Turn the router on.
Turn the router on, y'all. We're not going to be able to hear nothing. I got to turn this router on. Here we go.
Ready?
Yep. Here we go, y'all. Look at that shit. She's got some nice ones, don't she?
Go see if it works. Wait a minute, there's another one. We'll do that one. Let's go test it.
Look at that.
Let's go. All right, let's see if she works. What do you think, Gene?
You got enough light to do that?
You don't need light to.
She's working.
All right.
She's working good.
Now, if anybody wants Donnie's push stick here. We're going to be selling them. You're going to sell them, right, Donnie?
Yeah, we're selling.
Are you going to sand the edge a little bit for them?
They're going to be just like
It's going to be just like that.
Well, make
Just
me that
like
bunch
that.
of 'em so I can take them flea market next week.
All right. How much you think, Donnie? Maybe
$5.
$5. You ain't going to make any money for $5.
Well, they got to pay shipping and handling too.
Maybe $10 and $5 shipping and handling.
Okay.
So send Donnie $15 and he'll mail you one.
I'll mail you one out.
Or if you want the regular one, where's the original? Oh, Gene already took the other one.
Gene already.
Gene's
took
gonna take this one too. I can see it coming.
Let me get it for you.
All right, we got a third one we're going to do. We're going to try to get cutesy with it and cut it on the same piece of wood. If we don't hit that screw.
Oh well, might have to switch a piece of wood.
Okay, all right, we're going to go try a third one.
Okay, this is a different one.
We're going to do a third one. We're trying to move the zero where we can cut it on the same board, and we don't think it's quite long enough to hit that screw, so we'll see.
Yeah, we're worried about that screw there.
But we might run into a problem where when you get up here cutting, that it wobbles, sounds wobbling a little
Oh,
bit.
it ain't gonna be good close to that, Ronnie.
I mean, we're moving.
I don't think so.
All right, we're going to try it. If it gives us problems, Donnie's got to fix it. Turn on the router, Donnie.
There's another one, y'all.
It's a different variation.
There you go.
People might want that one too.
Uh-huh. That one's gonna be the same way.
$10, $5 shipping, or you can get both of them if you want, and put them up there beside each other, Gene. It's the different models.
The different models there.
Nothing wrong with either one of them. And we're not going to judge you, whichever one you decide you want to buy.
Nope.
$10 each, $5 shipping. Get a hold of Donnie, he'll send them to you.
Yep. Get a hold of me, I'll send them your way. Y'all,
Look how he looks completely exhausted.
we've got 3.5 of them made.
No, we had more than that.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got about 6 made.
But Gene
And a
took
half.
some.
Well, we had about 10. Gene took 4. The damn router's got
Donnie burnt the router up.
it went up in a blaze of glory.
He changed the bit, which was a big no-no. We put the wrong bit in,
Wrong bit.
which burnt up the router.
Set stops at the wrong place. You know, when these damn things start smoking and you try to figure out what the hell to do you cut the router off first or do you kill the machine first? So I turned the router off, but then the damn machine's still going nyeh, 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 nyeh. So I run over here and you're supposed to hit this little stop button over here in the corner. Shit.
Donnie didn't get the cursor over there.
Yeah, I couldn't. The damn mouse. I guess I need to leave the mouse covering the damn thing. So I hit escape because hell, that's how you're supposed to stop a computer, right? I don't know if that shit had worked. So I reached down there and killed the power to the switch. I was fixing to jerk all these damn extension cords out, but then I go in there to my other machine and cut me a router out. Well, it'd been in the machine in there forever, so it was stuck. So I got it freed up, and I was gonna put it in there, but the circumference of this one and this one,
They're slightly different.
You know, I can make that mount if I can figure out how to tape this thing on there long enough to go around.
Yeah, if we could get that router to work for just a little bit, we could use it to cut a mount.
So, note to self: as soon as we get a working router, don't worry about no push sticks. Cut us some more mounts for other damn routers.
Yep.
That we have.
Yep.
But you know, that got tore up. This thing got tore up, and it's still hot. So if anybody's got any routers that they want to donate to the cause, because I'm pretty sure that we're gonna burn some of these damn things up. I had it going as fast as it go, and the damn thing just went, and it was gone. It was done.
Well, we almost had it.
But
we kind of just wanted to get it set up and test a few things. We tested them all right.
The problem is, what I'm getting around to, these push sticks we're gonna have to go up on. We just burnt.
What if they already ordered them from earlier in the video, though? If they emailed you before they saw you raise the price,
well, the problem is
you need to honor the price.
No, them's discontinued.
Okay.
We're out of stock on them. Got a major problem. You know, them things cost us about, hell, 6 of them. They cost us $20 a piece.
Oh yeah, to burn up a router. Yeah, it is.
There ain't no way we can sell them for 10.
Well,
we're gonna be going backwards.
I think we'll get more than 6 out of the next one though, because we'll know what we're doing.
Well, what happened was Ronnie went and redid the program.
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
And when he went and redid the program, we was going around 5 times. And I said, well, you know, we could probably slicken them up if we put a new bit on there. And he said, oh, hell yeah, let's try it. So I put a bit in there, and instead of pushing the chips out, it was sucking the chips in. Or vice versa, whatever the hell happened. And
basically, we put a bit that was wound the other way.
It cut her titties off, y'all.
And
cut backwards on it. Look at it up there.
And it pushed the chips into the wood and then was trying to cut through it, and so it burned up the bit. Is having to burn up the router. Is having to work too hard.
When it went around that titty, it just kept on going, come right back down. It was trying to cut her gut off.
Mm.
You can see it. We got it up there. Hey, we ought to sell that one. $249.99. And we can get us a new router.
With the one that you burned, that you blew it up cutting.
Yeah. And we might even sell the router. We could sell the router for $179.99. And then we can put it.
How electrical was it? It don't work.
We can give a couple dollars. I'll sign it.
I don't think that's worth much. All right, well, we're going to go get another router, people.
Well, y'all, this is going to be the end of this video. I can't keep making them if they cost this much to me.
We might get us a spindle.
Might get a spindle, but does the spindle do the same thing?
I don't know.
I mean, that thing, will a spindle smoke? I thought that thing was up in flames.
Yeah, it was pouring out.
The damn smoke out of it.
But it's used too, so.
Yeah, we don't know how old it was.
We bought this from a gentleman, nice guy, who was using it, and I don't know how long he'd been using it, and he probably knows how to use it, so he probably was able to use it without burning it. We don't know what we're doing.
But we did learn some stuff.
Yeah, we learned some stuff.
Don't use these bits right here. Don't use these. The wrong bit. Somebody's gonna
backwards.
Somebody's gonna stop and say, "Oh, that's for blah, blah, blah." Okay, then don't use this bit.
Now he didn't mention to you that we hit a screw with the bit, which is why we needed to change it.
Oh, we hit the screw way back when. No, we cut a bunch of them with a damn hit screw, and well, they probably. Wonder if that thing will focus on that. That ain't the one.
I don't know if we should be showing this off.
Will it focus?
Yep, they can see it. All of its damaged glory.
That's why I hit a screw.
It happens.
But, you know, and then I had this one as a spare. And it looked pretty good. But I wanted to try a new one that Ronnie ordered backwards.
I ordered. He sent me a part number. I ordered the exact part number he sent me.
Well, I sent the wrong part number, but that's beside the point. So I put a brand new one in there, and boy, she was throwing chips. I was even bragging. Look at them big old chips.
Yeah, it's throwing big old chips out. And he's like, oh, look, it's a lot better. It's throwing chips instead of dust.
Yeah, that was a short-lived victory. It went around that thing one time. We had a program to go 5 times. The second time, it was wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It was over with.
All right, so if you want Donnie's push sticks,
You're going to have to give us a couple weeks to get some more made up.
but just go ahead and email him or leave a message down below. We'll get a hold of you.
Yeah.
And he can ship one out to you. You can send money to his PayPal account. We'll have to get him a PayPal account going.
What's a PayPal account?
That's where you get money.
Well, damn, why ain't I had one of them already?
No, he's got Cash App and all that crap. Venmo.
I ain't got that. What's
Oh,
that?
you know. You know what that is. Everybody keeps trying to pay you with it.
Everybody keeps asking me, but I ain't doing that.
You might have to send them cash, but we'll get it to you.
I'll take a check as long as it's a good one.
Mm-hmm. So we got a few of them over there waiting on us.
Yep.
We
Hey,
got a nice little selection.
we're out of the skinny girls right now.
No, there's some over there.
No, Jane took them off.
No, there's some.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Skinny girl, skinny girl. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all.
We got a few of each.
Look, they're the rough ones now. Don't think you're going to get a final product. You're going to have to do a little work yourself. But you see, you know where that mold come from?
Or
Come out of that floor of that damn building in there when we built that. That's scrap from that. Or not scrap, that's high dollar merchandise.
yeah.
But that was custom sawed just for me
Yeah.
here locally. This one here, you see, that's a skinny one. But you see the backside ain't quite cut all the way through. But it's good enough. That's the way you're going to find them. See how they're a little burry and rough? That's the way they're coming. So if you expect to have a nice, clean, perfect product, that ain't what we do here. We get by.
Boy, we're gonna make a lot of money off this CNC machine if we ever get the router working again.
Yep. We're going to sell out of these bad boys. I got 4 of them.
Well,
that'll last a year or so.
we'll go get a router, and we'll be back in the swing of things by the next video. So don't worry about it, people. Look, he's hoarding some over there. See the other ones over there? We got a few of them. He was cutting them out with all of his scrap. We went through board after board after board.
Yeah, and I cut them with the grain the opposite way, so they shouldn't break too easy.
They're mainly for decoration, people.
Yeah, hang them.
It's a
on the
conversation
wall.
piece.
Say, looky here, that's my push stick. Just hanging on there, and your old lady get mad as hell, like hanging on the wall there, sideways, with a little nail hook there.
Yep.
Yep, it look good. But that one, if I get that other one cut out of there, she's been amputated. But
All right.
It was one of these, so it ain't that bad, Just, It might be better on the hand, These you got to. It might be better. But anyway, if y'all like the content, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, folks. Have a good one.